Right now, across the world, thousands of lives are in the balance in hospital intensive care units, just like this one.
Oh, that's awful, huh?
Those barely clinging to life are brought here for their last chance of survival. In the United States alone, almost 5 million patients end up in ICU every year, and more than 500,000 of them never make it home. Here in the US, like many other parts of the world, intensive care is under pressure. Not only is demand expected to double over the next 5 years, but there's already a severe shortage of specially trained intensive care doctors. Now, if a doctor can't get to a bedside quickly and medical staff are overstretched, then things can be overlooked. Mistakes happen and patients suffer. And as many as 1 in 10 deaths in the ICU are thought to be totally preventable. But a new technology being used in this hospital in Virginia may have the answer. A second set of very highly trained ears and eyes to constantly watch over the patient. There are telemedicine links, computers, even a microphone and a camera. And all of this gives patients here a 25% greater chance of pulling through and, most importantly, making it home.
Good morning.
Each intensive care bed here is directly linked via secure non-internet telephone lines to these computer monitor stations in this high-rise office building just 5 miles or 8 kilometres away. But the system can reach patients up to 10 times that distance. Behind the scenes is the medical equivalent of an air traffic control centre. Called ICU, this centre is staffed by very experienced intensive care nurses and doctors who help hospital-based staff and their patients navigate their way safely through critical care.
So now we're going to look at the ventilator to make sure that they have his ability to breathe still under control.
For 24 hours a day, the nurses and physicians here watch over 168 of the most critically ill patients across 5 hospitals using the Inova health system.
Where the tube is actually at.
So he's really breathing up here, isn't he? He's struggling.
He's having a hard time. You guys are doing great. We have an excellent oxygen saturation, heart rate's holding at 140. If I could get another blood pressure.
The staff here aren't replacing bedside care, they're enhancing it.
Is there anything else we can help you with?
Dr. Elizabeth Cowboy is the Medical Director of Inova Health Systems, EICU. Her dream to improve the quality of intensive care has been a very personal journey.
When I was 18 years old, my father had a heart attack in a rural hospital. Where he was at, they were not delivering cutting-edge medicine. They were probably doing the best they could, but he did pass away. So my personal goal is to make sure that every patient gets the care I would want for my own father.
As a doctor who's worked with critically ill patients myself, I know just how touch and go the situation can be. And in order to make the best decision about the right care at the right time, you need as much information as possible, and that's where this system really comes into its own. So hi, Mr. Sickles, it's Caroline from Beyond. How are you going?
Doing well, thank you, Carolyn.
Michael Sickles is recovering from a heart attack. He can't see me, but I have a very good picture of him.
Thank you. I feel a lot better than before I came in, that's for sure.
What did you think when you first had to talk to a camera at the end of your bed?
I'm familiar with video technology. I've just never seen it in a hospital room, and I thought about it. Within 30 seconds, it made instant sense.
And what are the advantages from your end of this system?
Centralized monitoring, being able to control more issues from a central site. You still have, hands here in the hall, but to have updated information at your fingertips at a central site is just priceless.
And the EICU provides a constant stream of information about vital signs. You can see a patient's ECG trace, their heart rate, their oxygen levels, their respiratory rate. And if there's a change in the trends with the vital signs, it could spell trouble. It sends out an alert. You can also get background information on a person's medications, potential cross-reactions. You can even look up instantly the results of their latest test, be it a blood test or a CAT scan. And all of this ensures that the patient gets the best possible care. I hear that you may well be going home tomorrow.
I will be going home tomorrow, definitely.
That's fantastic news, isn't it?
Given the severity of what I had over the amount of time that I've been here, it's been no time.
I'd like people to understand that with this technology, there is truly compassion. We have feelings as we talk to the bedside nurses and the bedside patient, and they're able to exchange that emotion across the technology. It's not just computers. It really is the human touch using technology to help save lives and integrate best care practices.
Already, over the last year, the number of EICUs has increased by 50%. There are now 33 centres like this one servicing 4,000 patients across the USA. And this trend for virtual intensive care units is expected to extend worldwide. Canada, Scotland and England have all shown interest in this safety net system, which increases the odds of survival for the most vulnerable of patients.
There's only a golden hour, maybe 1 hour of time in which we can implement the best care to help save that patient's life, and this care can be provided 24 hours a day. It can reach all of your family members throughout every country in the world. We need to be there, and we need to help our representatives understand that this technology is something that can be delivered in a rapid fashion, that can be integrated with the bedside care team, and really needs to be there for all of our families, no matter where we live in the world.